Have you ever heard of the Marquis de Lafayette? Now, I had known who Lafayette was, but only that he was from France, fought in the American Revolution, and became very close friends to General Washington. But that was about the extent of what I knew about Lafayette, and I'm a history buff. My name is Bill Norton. I just recently recorded this month's free audiobook from My Freedom Frontier and Libraries of Hope. The book is titled The True Story of Lafayette, and it was written in 1899 by Elbridge Brooks, and I was amazed. Now, aside from butchering all the French names and references, I know how particular the French can be about their language, so I beg your forgiveness. But aside from that, I was absolutely amazed to learn who Lafayette really was. Now, Lafayette was raised a poor aristocrat. He then became a rich aristocrat who came to America to help fight the Revolutionary War with the promise to be immediately appointed as a high-ranking officer, only to find out that the person promising the position had no authority to do so. Nevertheless, he was so dedicated to liberty and the American cause that he volunteered anyway, with no position at all. He ended up receiving the high rank, fought very bravely and intelligently, became extremely close friends with George Washington, and was the person most responsible for trapping Cornwallis at Yorktown, where he outmaneuvered him so that Washington and others could come in and win the last major battle of the Revolutionary War. And all of that is just the first half of the book. Once he returned to France, he was arrested because he was forbidden by the king to go to America in the first place. His life in France had its ups and downs, from being the most liked person for a time to the most despised person and thrown into prison for years. Then the most liked again. Not because he was changing, for as Napoleon said, Lafayette, he has never retreated an inch. It was France that could not find her way. The aristocrats hated him because they hated his liberty-loving ways. And the Democrats of the French Revolution hated him as well because he disagreed with their violent democratic ways, violence that always comes with democracy. But they all loved and or at least respected him. And he stuck with France through her schizophrenic episodes, vacillating from republic to anarchy to democracy. Napoleon in power one moment, then they'd throw him out and put the king back in place. Then they threw out the king and put Napoleon back in. Oops, never mind, let's get Napoleon out and put the big king back again, over and over. Through it all, Lafayette remained true to his dedication to liberty. He was asked to be king twice and declined twice. But he always fought for France, even when France fought against him. Now, in the book, the author repeatedly talked about how America had never forgotten Lafayette, and we never would. But we have. Even I, as a history buff, have forgotten the Marquis de Lafayette. And that is a sad commentary on us. When you listen to the book, I think you will agree. America should never forget a man such as the Marquis de Lafayette. Now, go to myfreedomfrontier.com to download and listen to this month's free audiobook. I hope you enjoy The True Story of Lafayette. I sure did.